Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful town, there lived a young boy named Daniel. Daniel was intelligent, curious, and full of dreams. He wanted to become a successful person one day, but he had one bad habit: he never valued time. Every morning, Daniel would make plans to study, learn new skills, and help his family. But when the time came, he would say, "I will do it later." Instead of studying, he played games. Instead of reading, he watched videos. Instead of finishing his work, he talked with his friends. Whenever someone reminded him about his responsibilities, Daniel always replied, "There is plenty of time." His grandfather, Samuel, often watched him quietly. Samuel was a wise old man who had spent his life working hard. One evening, he called Daniel into his room. "Daniel," he said, "I want to give you something." He opened an old wooden box and took out a beautiful golden watch. "This watch belonged to my father," Samuel said. "It is very precious to me, but its greatest value is not the gold. It reminds me that every second is valuable." Daniel smiled and said, "Grandfather, I understand." Samuel looked at him and replied, "Do you really? Then remember this: money that is lost can sometimes be earned again, but time that is lost can never return." Daniel nodded, but he did not take the lesson seriously. The next morning, he had an important school project to complete. His teacher had given him 1 week. Daniel thought, "I still have 6 days. I can do it tomorrow." The next day, he said the same thing. Soon, only 1 day remained. Daniel finally opened his books, but he was already tired and nervous. He worked late into the night, yet he could not finish the project properly. The next morning, his classmates presented their excellent projects. Daniel stood in front of the class with unfinished work. He felt embarrassed and disappointed. His teacher did not scold him. She simply said, "Daniel, you did not fail because you were not intelligent. You failed because you did not use your time wisely." Those words stayed in Daniel's mind. That evening, Daniel returned home quietly. He looked at the golden watch his grandfather had given him. For the first time, he understood its message. He realized that every day contained the same 24 hours for everyone. Successful people did not receive extra hours. They simply used their hours better. The next morning, Daniel decided to change. He made a simple schedule. He gave time to his studies, family, exercise, reading, and rest. He also limited the time he spent playing games and watching entertainment. At first, it was difficult. Whenever he felt lazy, he remembered his grandfather's words: "Time that is lost can never return." Days became weeks, and weeks became months. Daniel's grades improved. His confidence increased. He began learning new skills and helping his classmates. His teachers noticed the change and praised his discipline. One day, Daniel won first prize in a school competition. His teacher asked him, "What changed you?" Daniel smiled and answered, "I learned that success does not begin with having more time. It begins with using the time we already have." Years later, Daniel became a successful businessman. Even after achieving his dreams, he never forgot the lesson of the golden watch. Whenever someone asked him about the secret of his success, he would show them the old watch and say, "This is my secret. I learned that time is more valuable than money. Money can be earned again, but yesterday can never come back." His grandfather's simple lesson had changed his entire life.